Hi everyone, it's Desiree. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me for another video. Today I am going shopping. So I am going to be preparing my wallet with all the envelopes that I potentially could use while I'm out and about shopping. Usually I do this like every day before I decide I'm going to go and get something. I'll go through my envelopes and take the appropriate ones with me in my wallet because I don't take all the binders with me. That'd be just too much. But for this video, because I like to film it over a few days, I'm just going to put all the envelopes that I need for the week. If you're doing this on your own, I would suggest just doing it on a daily basis. It's just a little bit easier, but just for filming purposes, I do it this way. But I'm going to go over all my envelopes. This first part of the video is just like my prep for it because I like to show the whole process, and then I will have like little clips of my shopping, and then at the end it'll be just me fixing my trackers and putting all of my envelopes back where they belong. So first things first, today is grocery shopping day, so I have my shopping list. I did my pre-planning of what I'm going to be eating for the week and went through my pantry and fridge and all that just to see if the things I need to actually buy, because I've in the past always had a problem with buying things I already have in my cupboard, especially like canned things. Like for instance, I had to check if I needed tomato sauce for this recipe and I already have it. I have a few cans of it, so it's not on my list to buy, but it is on my ingredient list to use to make. So I have my list here. This is actually from the Happy Planner. So I just use a little list. You could just use a piece of paper, but I would suggest taking a list with you to the store because it just makes life a little bit easier. Make sure you get everything you need, especially if you are meal prepping like I do, just to make sure you have all your ingredients, because the last thing you want is to like be missing one ingredient and then you can't do your meal prep, which is a bummer, or you have to go back to the store. I have this little pouch right here, which I put my kind of shopping stuff in here. This is going to have my list. Actually, I need a pen, so I'm just going to stick this pen in here. And then a calculator. I had a smaller calculator, but for some reason I can't find it, but that's okay. And I'm actually just going to stick this in I take like reusable bags, so I'll just stick that in the reusable bag because this is going to be too big for my bag to put in here. My other calculator is a little slimmer, but I just need a calculator when I go because first off, I don't like using my phone calculator when I'm out and about because I like to leave my calculator in the cart and I don't want to leave my phone in the cart. And second, because I'm filming, it just makes life a little bit easier so I can show the calculator and film at the same time. But you do what you want to do. I always get fun comments about that, so just want to explain my reasons why. So yeah, this is going to go with me. It's my little like shopping kit, I guess you can call it. And I'll just put that in my bag, my grocery bag that I'm taking with me to the store. Now, to get into the envelopes, I have my wallet here. I have my usual envelopes, which I use for the week. So I have spending, eating out. I don't know if I'm going to go eat out. Depends on like how tired I am after shopping. Groceries, I'll be spending from here. Groceries, coffee, I am going to get coffee, and then I have buffer. Now, I need a couple of other envelopes because I thought I wasn't going to Costco, but I actually am going to Costco today, and that's my other grocery trip haul for the week. I have been doing a lot of bulk buying from Costco, so having a Costco envelope has been super helpful. The leftover money I have in my grocery envelope will get transferred over into Costco, and then if I have sometimes I have a little bit more in my cash stuffing to put into Costco, or sometimes I just put like $5 plus whatever I have over here. That has been really helping. So Costco is going to be coming with me. Beauty. I actually need beauty because I need to buy a couple of things. Beauty-wise, I want to buy some new jeans, so we'll see about this one. Okay, not going to Disney, so I don't have to worry about that one. No family. Fun, no. Gifts, don't have to buy any gifts. No. Home decor. I actually want to buy a new comforter, so I'm going to take home decor, and I also need households because I need to buy a couple of cleaning products, and then Target because I'm going to go Target, so I always take Target with me. And I think that's it. I don't think I need anything from this one. Let's see. No. Not furniture, no. I was gonna go to IKEA, but I decided not this week. So maybe that'll be another shopping trip video. No, okay. So yeah, it was just mainly that white one. The white binder is the one that I pull from the most. It's like my most used one. The things I kind of spend from for the week that I go through in the week. All right, so all of these are gonna go in here. Just gonna put these in here. All right, and then that's it. So yeah, it's a little bit full again because I'm not planning on going to all these stores today because that's just too much. But I do plan on eventually hitting them up throughout the week and then just showing my whole process. So they're just gonna be in my envelope or my binder for now. Okay, so now this is gonna go into my bag. Just slip this in here. Oh, also I think I have some change I need to take care of before I go to in here. So I have this little pouch. I have my Costco card, just a couple of things in here, but I need to, I have my extra key. I got a new key, or 2 new keys recently. I have a little bit of change in here. I need to take out, it's not very much, actually. For the most part, I like to save my change, but also if I'm like at, if I'm spending with cash and say I'm gonna drive through and I know the dollar amount before I get to the window, I will usually try to get some change out just to make it a little bit easier on them to just give me the dollar bills instead of change. So I do use it sometimes, but for the most part I just save it. I have a little jar or a little container. Okay, so this is the container. I just collect it and then eventually I will take this to the bank to just put into savings. Okay, so that is it for this. And then this goes in here. All right, so now it's time to go shopping. So I'm gonna show essentially what I buy using my envelopes and kind of how I break it down when it comes to spending from multiple envelopes, because that's also a little tricky too. So yeah, I'm gonna take you along and show you all that process. Here's my total so far. The one thing not on my list and everything else. Plan on getting the rest at Costco. Okay, so I'm actually currently at Costco. It's raining. Actually, it's not raining anymore. It was raining earlier. It's kind of on and off today. But I wanted to go over what I spent at Walmart. So I actually ended up spending $46.07 because I bought some Dawn soap that I like that they have there. It's like a specific scent that I like. So I just grabbed it there. So that's why I'm a little bit over than what I calculated. But I'm just going to take $5 out of household to pay for that. But I did spend out of groceries, I spent about $41, which is what I calculated. So yeah, I'm not worrying about the cents or anything like that. But that is my Walmart trip. And now I'm going to go into Costco and buy the rest of the items I need. Some of it's going to come out of groceries and some of it is going to come out of Costco. But I'll explain which ones are coming out of which envelope. Groceries and Costco. And that's the breakdown. So 23 from groceries and 23 from Costco. Okay, so 22 out of Costco. I'm just gonna put both groceries to pay. So here is my receipt for Costco. I think I explained in the video that I was pulling from Costco and from groceries. Usually the items that I can eat within the week, I'll pull from groceries. That'll come from my grocery money. And then items like the broccoli, all that guac, that comes out of Costco, since that'll last me more than a week. It'll cover a couple weeks for me. So that's kind of how I figure out where I'm going to take it out of what envelope. But yeah, I have a total of 45, so I used that split amount in there, which I showed in the video. I was very tempted to get that sample that I tried. I did get the rice, but I was very tempted to get the tikka masala because it was really good. It was actually pretty decent. I might incorporate that in maybe in another meal plan, but I got the rice because it was very tasty and I can eat that with my fish and chicken. So yeah, that's my Costco trip. Okay, next up is Target, because I forgot to add a couple things to my grocery list, so need to pick that up. I have some beauty items, or a beauty item I need to pick up, and household. So 4 out of groceries to pay for that. Taking 11 out of household to pay for all of the cleaning stuff. 5 out for beauty. And then 27 out of home for those two things. Just collecting all the money here to pay. So I have 47 in cash to pay for all of these items. So one thing I didn't share when I was filming in this store, because it's a little hard to show because I have to do this by myself, and it's already hard enough to go through the envelopes and film with one hand. So what I didn't show was when I was pulling for all of the individual envelopes, getting all the money out of each one, I didn't have exact change. Like, I was short on dollars. Like, I had enough, but I didn't have dollar bills to like make it the correct amount to pull out. So what I did, this is where buffer comes in handy. So I have my buffer envelope, here. So I just started pulling, like if I needed 26 but I only had 25, I didn't have a 1 in an envelope, I would just pull $1 out from here and then put it into my pile of money that I showed. And I actually always overshot when it comes to my the money I put aside. I always account for tax, but I usually do at least 9% because it's never that high out here. I think it's like 8-ish out here. So I always go a little bit high so that way I have more than enough when I get to the registers and I don't have to like go through my envelopes anymore to pull out more money because I'm short. I want to be over rather than under. And since I pulled out a few dollars from buffer, this extra money, I'm just going to put it back in buffer because I was using it to help me out for this one. So yeah, this money's just going to go back into buffer and we'll call it a day for that. So yeah, I think I pulled aside 47 for this purchase. So I had 47 in cash. It only came out to $43.94. So I paid with 45 and I got $1.06 back. But yeah, that is my purchase. Oops, sorry, from Target. I think next I really want to go find a comforter. So I might be going to Home Goods next. We shall see. So I got a sandwich. I actually had one of these the last time I went to Disney. If you go to downtown Disney, you don't have to have a ticket to go into the park, but if you just visit the downtown area, they have an Earl of sandwich there, and they actually have another part, like this is like quick, just order at the register and get it, but they also have a section at Disney where you can eat outside. So we had the sandwich for the first time last week, and they're really, really good. I'm hoping the quality is still going to be good from this Earl of sandwich I went to that's nearby where I live. It wasn't a gas station, which kind of threw me off, but hey, that's cool because then there's chips and soda and drinks and honestly anything you need there to go along with the sandwich. So I just ordered the sandwich. I got the turkey, like the club, the Earl Club with avocado. So I'm going to eat that, and then I'll go over what I got grocery wise and what I spent from my envelopes. Also, I wanted to just take a moment to admire my nephew's painting. I don't know when he drew this for me, but he was little when he did it, and I felt like it worked perfectly there. So yeah, my little nephew drew that. I think it's a picnic, a charcuterie board maybe. I think that's what it is. I have to ask him if he remembers. But yeah, that's my haul. Just wanted to give a little shout out to my nephew. So here's my grocery haul. I have the items. Oh, I don't have my potatoes. I left them in the car because I couldn't carry everything, but I do have a bag of potatoes, and I have the ground beef. That's gonna go for my potato beef bowls that I'm making. That's my lunch. Some salsa, some seasonings, some onions, limes, that's cilantro, cheese. I got some milk, sour cream. Surprisingly, I'm so glad I bought these strawberries at Walmart. They were less than $5, I think, and about the same price as the ones that I saw at Costco, but the Walmart ones looked so much better. The ones at Costco looked kind of sad, so I'm glad I got those instead of going to Costco to get them. More things. Oh, barbecue sauce, because I plan on putting it on this rotisserie chicken. I just get that quick, easy. This rice that I'm gonna have for my dinners. This one was so good. I'm glad I tasted that in the samples. Some raspberries, because I'm gonna do some overnight oats or some chia pudding. I'm not sure yet what I'm gonna do, but it'll involve this and it'll involve some strawberries. I got this huge pack of guac. which will last me quite a bit of time. So I have that. This one's nice because it's already has all of like the onions, limes, tomatoes in it, so good to go on that one. And then broccoli, because I always like to have that in my freezer. And I think there's like 4 bags in here. Yeah, there's 4 bags. And so that lasts me a couple weeks. All right, so that's it for my groceries with potatoes in mine, potatoes over here. That's it for the week when it comes to my meal prepping. Oh, and I got these rice cakes because I like to sometimes have that with like peanut butter or something. If I want something sweet, I'll just eat that. I'll try to eat that instead of eating cookies or something bad. But yeah, that's kind of my food for the week. So I just wanted to share everything that I got today. So I have, this was the dish soap I like the scent. And then I ended up getting this box grater, the grater. It's a little bit more than that other one, but I liked how slim it is. I liked how it has a little section to collect the cheese. I shred my cheese because I always buy a block of cheese and shred it because I don't like the packaged one because it has that like waxy stuff on it, or the coating on it, and it doesn't melt the same way as if you just shred your own cheese. So I do just takes a few minutes, but I shred my cheese for the week. So I thought this would be a good option. Got a scrub mommy. This I got because I'm always misplacing my rings. I actually just recently lost a ring. They're not expensive, but I always misplace them. So I kind of just wanted like a little catch-all place to put stuff. Yeah, some stainless steel cleaner. Oh, I got some cleaner too. I already started using it, so it's not pictured. But when I went to Home Goods, I did look for a comforter. I'm more about like feeling and also hearing the fabric, because some fabric is kind of like makes a funny noise. So I would buy something online, but I just don't want to deal with, getting something I don't like and then it feels weird or it sounds weird. So I just like to, I'm going to try to find something in person. So I didn't have any luck at Home Goods, but I did have luck finding some cute stuff. So I used my home envelope. I bought this cute little bunny because I don't really have Easter decor, so I just bought this. I could use my holiday decor, but I'm saving that for my actual holidays I go all out for. And then I got the frames, which I showed, so they're wrapped up, so I don't want to unwrap them right now. And then I went to Bath & Body Works because I needed some more soap, because I like to get this kind of hand soap, the foaming one. I also take it to work too because, yeah, we like having the nice soap at work. And then I saw this, which I'm so glad I picked it up, because at first I thought it was just a pump, like had soap in it, but it's empty. I didn't see a label on it, so that's why I picked it up. But it's a glass container, so I can take these and put them in here. So it's like more, pretty and aesthetic. So I got this one for my bathroom, and then I got this one for the kitchen. So now I have some pretty new pumps to put this stuff in, and it was 40% off. The whole store was 40% off today. So I picked a great day to go to Bath & Body Works. And I used Household to buy the soap, and I used Home to buy these pretty containers. That's kind of how I split it. And then when I was at when I was at Home Goods, when I finished paying, they had like a wall of bags, and I saw this there, which is just like, I like to have these kind of bags for like, putting the groceries in. I always take reusable bags if I remember. And I thought this one was really nice because it has pockets inside. It's pretty deep, so I like that. But I like the pockets because then I can separate things and things won't like fall over. Like if you have like tall bottles, you can put them in there. And then also this one had like really nice little like feet on the bottom, which is cool. It's really nice quality. So I'm not sure about how long the handles are gonna last, but I could always do something with them if they get messed up. But for the most part, like the structure of the bag's pretty good. And it was only $12.99, so I just used my spending money on that one. But yeah, that's kind of what I bought with my envelopes. Yeah, pretty good haul. Happy with everything. So I am back from all my shopping, or I'm done with all my shopping. That actually was 2 days worth of shopping. It was pretty productive on Sunday, but I did do a couple of days of shopping and I'm done for the week. So that's good. Because man, it's exhausting to go out and about shopping. Especially since like out here, a lot of things are like scattered all over the place in San Diego. So I'm like going over here, going over there. It could be quite a bit of driving. I like driving, so that's okay. But I spent from everything. I showed you everything I spent. All of the things I bought was with cash. So all those stores I showed, I paid in cash. They all accepted cash. Thankfully, we still use that here because I've heard from other people that that's not something, especially in other countries, are kind of phasing it out. But yeah, paying in cash. I actually went to go get my smog check recently. That's one thing I didn't pay in cash because I already had the money in my bank account from when I saved for it, from my envelope. And so I just used my card to pay for that, just out of convenience. But it was funny because when I went to go get my smog check, which I get a lot of questions about that too. It's just something we have to do here in California with our cars once they reach a certain year, like age. Mine's 8 years old, my car. So now I have to make sure it's not emitting any bad stuff, essentially, and that it passes, and then I can get my tags, which I actually still have to pay for my tags. But the person in front of me, like who got their, whatever they were doing there, I think they were getting a check too, they paid in cash. So I always see people paying in cash. I know a lot of people think that people don't do it anymore, but I definitely see it. So yeah, maybe just people don't notice what other people are doing, but I notice it a lot. Especially at Disney. People pay a lot, cash a lot at Disney. All right, so I have my wallet here, and then I have this little bin or tote bag thing that I take with me, and that's all the change I have. I like to collect the change. Sometimes I use it, just gonna dump it all out. Sometimes I use it to, if I have exact change, I can pay that way. But for the most part, especially on the machines, like those, I usually do it if it's with a, for the person at the register, because it's, you know, just not be a hassle if I have the change. But those self-checkout machines, I never put change in them. I just put the money in, let it spit out whatever, and then it just goes into the bin, and this just goes into savings. It's just another way to save. So I've been doing that for a bit, and that's been working out great. So I'm going to go through my envelopes because I have lots to fix in here, except for these spending, eating out. I did spend from eating out. I spent from spending. I think I showed that. Yeah, I showed that. Groceries, spent from there. Coffee, I'm going to unstuff that later. Oh, I have also my receipts. Definitely make sure to keep your receipts because I'm going to scan these into Fetch, which will help to get me more points so that way I can get more gift cards. I actually have a gift card that's pending to Sephora, which I went to Sephora this week in this video, but I have plans to use that for another purchase. But it's a great way to earn points, to earn rewards, and earn gift cards. I've already received 3 or 4 gift cards so far by using this app. So definitely check it out. My code is down in the description and you'll get some points. I'll get some points to start off, and then you can start collecting and gaining points and rewards and all that for yourself. So yeah, always scan your receipts, take pictures of it. So I always save the receipts, always ask for a receipt too. Buffer, I did use this a little bit, but that one's good. Okay, so mainly it's these envelopes that don't normally stay in my wallet that I need to fix. So I'm just going to take care of these. So first up is Target. I don't think I use Target. Sometimes I decide to use from Target. Sometimes I decide to keep it. Like, don't touch it because I have other envelopes I can pull from. Or sometimes I combine them, which I think I showed that too. When I went to Bath & Body Works, I combined 2 envelopes. I used household and I used home. This is going to be just home. It just says home decor, but this is just meant to be home stuff. So I combine those 2. Sometimes I'll do that when I'm at Target. I can combine household and Target to maybe buy something a little bit more expensive. Or sometimes I'll just use Target on its own. I just pick and choose at this point. And I like that. I like having options. So options are always good. So I'm just going to update all of my envelopes, which I don't think this one I touched, but I'll double check. So I have 50, 70, 85. So that one's good. I don't have to worry about this envelope. Okay, so put it off to the side. Household I did use, so I do have to update this. I had 65. So now I have 20, 30, 40, 41 left, which is, what did I spend? I spent 24, 5, 6, yeah. So minus 24. And then the date is 24, okay. So now this one's up to date. Also the bills are good because I have to fix the bills. Sometimes I just kind of shove them in the envelopes. And I gotta make sure everything's good. Okay, I have another receipt. Oops. So again, this one is going to be scanned. This was for Bath & Body Works, so I'll be scanning that one. And I did spend from this one. So I have 50, 70, 90, 100, 5, 6, 7. So 107. 107. Okay, let's just do the math on the calculator to make my life a little bit easier. So I spent $68 from home. Remember, this is gonna be, it says home decor, but it's eventually gonna be made into home. Just to cover all my bases when it comes to home stuff. Okay, so that's household. I'm sorry, that's home decor. 68. Let me just double check this. 50, 70, 90, 100, 5, 6, 7. So 107 left in home. I tried to find a comforter that I liked, but I couldn't find one. So that's still on my to-do list to find. I'm not in a rush to get it. Honestly, it's still kind of, it's not cold. Well, it's not going to get colder, but I don't really need one. I just want a nicer one. I'm like trying to just upgrade my stuff that I have. Okay, so clothing, did I spend? Oh yeah, I did, because I bought shoes. So clothing for me is obviously clothing, but also shoes. So I just didn't want to have a shoe envelope because I didn't think that was necessary. So it's anything that I wear, apparel, I guess. I guess I could rename it, but I'm just calling it clothing. And I bought some new shoes. So I'm gonna use, I use this money. So I have 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, $83. 83, so 180 minus 83 is 97. That's how much those shoes were. I think that's how much they were. Yeah, with tax and everything. Okay, so that's 324. So that's clothing. Next is beauty. I went to Sephora and I bought some like body spray. Receipt again. I'm gonna scan that and then fix all these bills because they're kind of a mess. So I'm left with beauty. I had 85, so I have now left 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39 left. I have to write on the back because I don't have a new one nearby me. So that's minus, and we'll do 324. Okay, so I'm left with $39 in here. Beauty is done. And then Costco, I only spent like 20 something at Costco. Okay, so I have 50, 70, 80, 90, 91, 92. So 92, 114 minus 92 is 22. Yeah, I spent 22 minus, and that's 324. Okay, so still have a good amount for Costco. Only bought a couple of things. I really didn't need to buy too much, so just got some things, and then this will just be for next time I go. Okay, so I've updated all of my envelopes. That's, now I can put these back where they belong, which I think they just all came from this one. And then I like to put these in alphabetical order. So let's do that. It's Costco. Okay, so these can go first. And then Costco. these. Okay, so home. HLM. Okay, so these all go in the back. All right, so that is it. All of my envelopes are back. Everything is updated on my trackers, and I am done shopping probably until the weekend. So yeah, I'll probably take you along on that one too. But that is it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed watching. If you did, please make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, because I do put out content every single day, and I'm also trying to get to 50,000 subscribers, and I'm pretty close to that. So definitely appreciate a subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video.